All right, welcome, Meerkats, welcome. DarrellMuhammad, Muhammad, salam alaikum, welcome everybody. Sorry for the delay. All right, so we're going to get right into it. Good afternoon. Hey, Karen, welcome to my scope. It's usually at 11 o'clock, about 42 minutes ago, but we got started kind of late. But welcome, Polish. Hey, walaikum salam, welcome, Polish. Redneck, welcome everybody on Meerkat. All right, we're excited to bring another morning scope. All right, a morning scope. My name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate investor, mentor, coach. Just want to bring you some more information as a pre-launch to my real estate yesterday. But go to thesecretstoWholesaling.com. Go to thesecretstoWholesaling.com and get on our VIP list so you can learn more about the release of my program. And also we're going to start a 13-day hardcore training here on Periscope. It's going to be 13 days of nothing but content. I'm going to give you some nuggets out of each one of the modules here, each one of the 13 modules. I'm going to give you something that you can take and use so you can kick the tires, you can test drive the program before you buy it, okay? A lot of folks have reached out to me and wanting to know how to get the program early, how to get it now, all right? Hey, Couture, how to get it early, how to get it now, okay? And if you want to get a early release, all right, then I have that for the action takers, all right? If you want to get an early release, I have that for the action takers. Just reach out to me. Well, how do I reach you, Darrell? Here's how you can reach me. At DarrellMuhammad on Periscope and Twitter, and DarrellMuhammad fan at Facebook. All right, you can also call me at this number, ladies and gentlemen, with any questions you have that I can answer for you. Call me at that number, all right, for free coaching. That's how you can reach me. Leave your number one most pressing question, your name, your telephone number, and your level of experience in real estate. Are you a beginner, moderate, or a expert or professional? All right, so I'll be able to help as many people as I can for free until the release of my program. Hi, Claudio Martel. Until the release of my program, and then of course my time will have to go to my paid students. All right, so today, ladies and gentlemen, you know this question comes up often. This question come up, bad connection. Yeah, I know, huh? We're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. I'm on a Wi-Fi here at a restaurant. I don't know what to do. I don't know, should I don't know if I can log out, log back in. I see some people do that. But let's see if we can work through it. If not, check it out on the replay, all right? Check it out on the replay. You can always give hearts. And let's see if we can, bear with me, Meerkats. Let me see if we can get a little better connection on this. Telling me I'm not getting a good enough connection for my tablet, but I'm on my phone here with you guys, Meerkat. So I don't want to hold you guys up. I hate that we're not getting a good connection over on Periscope with the Wi-Fi here at the restaurant. But anyway, here's a message for you guys today. Should you get your real estate license? Is it necessary? Should you get it? Well, you know, to be honest with you, I got my license because I thought that would be a good approach to take to familiarize myself with the real estate sales market. And it doesn't hurt to get it, but you don't need it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't need your real estate license. And I would tell you, save that money, save that time, save that money, save that time to get my course, and save that time learning how to be a expert real estate wholesaler investor, okay? Because time is of essence and money is of essence, and you don't want to spend a lot of time or any time wasted doing things that's not necessary. A whole lot of things can help, ladies and gentlemen, but you want to do what's necessary, okay? And it's not necessary that you get your real estate license. A lot of realtors will tell you that. Get your license first. But there's a lot of realtors that's not even full-time real estate agents. They're not even real estate investors. You know, they're not active as a real estate investor. So they're good to go to as far as advice on how to be a real estate agent. But you don't go to real estate agent to get on advice on if you should become a real estate investor. All right? Because they're not active. All right? Because to be honest with you, why would a real estate agent get 3%, max 6% on a real estate deal that they can make 10%, 20%? They can make $20,000, $30,000 on the deal, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, right? That the real estate, right, is the thing that builds wealth and has built wealth for the history of the world, right? I call it's the goose that lays the golden egg. And they would sell the goose that lays the golden egg instead of keeping the goose and keeping the eggs. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, because you can be a transactional real estate investor and be a wholesaler and then take that cash, right, and then buy multifamilies, and then you just do that to a point to where you're getting enough residual income with your multifamilies to where you don't have to do anything for income anymore, unless you just want to. All right, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me that a real estate agent will stay an agent exclusively, and that's it, and never become a real estate investor. It's just like when I was a stockbroker, right? There was a lot of stockbrokers that were stockbrokers but didn't invest in the market. You know, it kind of wears on your authenticity. Not that you can't be authentic, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to sell something with conviction if you're not a customer of the product yourself. Okay? Because it always leaves question. It always leaves somebody to wonder, well, if it's so great, Darrell, then why aren't you in the market? Right? Or to what extent are you in the market if you are in the market? You just have your toe in the water, or you're betting your stake in the market like you want me to bet my stake in the market. All right? So you don't need a real estate license, ladies and gentlemen. I don't tell you that you should get one. I tell you that you should take that time and that money and invest in what is it that you want to do. Right? If you want to learn how to play the guitar, why invest your time and energy in learning how to make guitars? Right? When you can take that time and energy in learning how to play the guitar. Okay? Because you're going to have to get around to learn how to play the guitar anyway, and you would have lost that time learning how to make guitars. Can it help? Yeah, I'm sure it can. Is it necessary? No, it's not. All right? Only do what's necessary at the very beginning, and then you do what you want to do later on. All right? Then you can do some other things that are not as necessary. All right? So you don't need your real estate license. You don't need a real estate license in any state. All right, to become a real estate investor, and particularly a wholesaler. Why? Because the law says, right, every state gives the owner the right to sell their own property. Every state in America gives the owner the right to sell their own property. And I can't imagine that any state will change that law that does not allow the seller to sell the homeowner to sell their own property. I think that would really, cause some problems. So that is legal in every state. All right, that's legal in every state, and it doesn't look like anybody's talking about rescinding it. It's not even a discussion. Now, you say, well, Darrell, you don't own the property. Well, you don't own it until you put your name on the contract as the buyer. Now they have what is called a vested interest. See, a real estate agent doesn't have a vested interest in the property because they're not the seller or the buyer. See, you and I have a vested interest because we're an interested buyer in the transaction, because we're on the document, the contract, the agreement as the buyer and then as the seller. Okay, so when the contract is executed, not consummated, but executed at the title company, now you're the buyer and you own it until the second contract is executed. Okay, and you're the seller on that contract to the investor. All right, so yes, you qualify as having a vested interest in the property as the buyer and or seller. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, you can have a felon, you can be a felon or have a felony and become a real estate investor, and laws cannot deny you of that right. Okay, so that's the lesson for the day. That's the nugget for the day. Don't waste your time getting a real estate license. I don't care what any real estate agent tells you. They're only thinking from their selfish, self-interest standpoint. Doesn't make them a bad person, but they're only speaking from what they're familiar with. They're only speaking from their vested interest. They're only speaking from a position of protecting, subconsciously, not consciously as much, but subconsciously, they have to justify that I made the right move as a real estate investor by suggesting and recommending to you that you do the same. Right? But that's not the best thing for you when you're talking about collapsing time frames. A lot of us are in our 50s and 40s and older. We don't have a whole lot of time to waste 6 months here, 3 months there. All right, $1,000 here, $1,000 there, when it's not necessary. Right? When it's not necessary. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you don't get your license. I wouldn't recommend you get your real estate license. I don't care if it's your brother, your sister, I don't care if they're a multi-millionaire real estate agent. I can almost assure you they didn't become that selling real estate. They probably became that by becoming an investor. All right. So let me get over to Periscope and get a better connection, ladies and gentlemen, so we can do the broadcast there. And remember, we have evening scopes as well, around the 6 o'clock area. All right, right around 6 o'clock time. All right. So once again, here's where you can reach me. All right, at DarrellMuhammad, Periscope and Twitter, and DarrellMuhammad Fan at Facebook. And there's my telephone number, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to reach out to me if anything I can do to help you out. And also, if you're serious about getting some training on how to become a wholesale real estate investor, go to thesecretstowholesaling.com. Get on my VIP list. There you will get all the information of the specific release date and the live event. We're going to have a live stream for the launch of this program. All right, we're going to do it live. You don't want to miss it. We're going to have a lot of goodies, a lot of bonuses that you can only get from being on the live stream. That's why you want to be on the list, so you know the exact time and date, so you can be on the live stream with me. And also, by being on that list, ladies and gentlemen, you will find out more about the 13-day boot camp. The 13th day is going to be a free boot camp. I'm going to take some nuggets from each one of the 13 modules, and I'm going to train you on it so you can go out and you can implement it. You can kick the tires, test drive the program, and before you buy it. Now, this is going to be a downloadable product. All right, downloadable means it's not physical, we're not shipping anything else, not CDs. It's all downloadable modules. Okay. Now, if you want to get a copy of it now, you can do that. We got a special pre-release price, a couple $100 off the regular price. So if you want to get it now, I advise you to get it now. Make a decision. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Get it now. Go to my website, The Secrets. To better yet, hit me on Facebook or hit me on Twitter and say, Darrell, I want to get it now. Darrell, I want to get it now. Or you can call me, right? Better yet, just call me. All right, that's more direct. This is my cell phone number. This is not Google Hangout. I mean, this is not a Google number, okay? So call me at that number or text me and say, Darrell, I want it now, and I can text you the special. I can text you the special link. All right, I can text you the special link. It's a backlink to where you can get it right now. So if you want to get it right now, Living Chic or anybody else out there, NASCAR Inc., then go ahead and text me. I can send the link, and you can get it today. All right, so I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need a real estate license. I wouldn't recommend it. Save your time and money to get the training you need and invest the time required to be good at what you plan on doing as a wholesale real estate investor. Okay, so that being said, let me get over to Periscope so I can do the presentation for them, because I don't know what's wrong. The connection was good all the other days here where I'm located, but today it's not good. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with me. Thank you for restreaming Living Chic. All right, and as always, I'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, most importantly, your community deserves your very best. All right, until the evening, like Alfred Hitchcock used to say, good evening, until the evening live stream.